In 2018, more and more, we're hearing about the value of data driving granularity in terms of identifying the business opportunities. So not necessarily just looking at Shanghai, Beijing, Shenzhen, and Guangzhou, the mega cities as a place to do business, but also how are the new rising affluence of Taiyuan, of Wuhan and Hefei, the second, third tier cities of China who are rising in affluence, how are they bringing value to businesses? While everyone talks about the millennials, I think more and more of our clients have seen post-90s as a very unique generation of themselves. They are the me generation. They're the true blue digital natives who grew up with technology and mobile phones. So how do you court these consumers, this very specific segment of consumers who are thought leaders on their own and amongst their peer groups, they're key opinion leaders and influencers on their own? How do you capture their hearts through unique experiences and tailored methodology that are slightly different from their generations before them? So I think that has also been a very hot buzzword that we've heard over the course of 2018. We have also seen that clients are more and more open to the diversity and uniqueness of the China market by adopting channels that are specific to China. For example, I think the advent of TikTok globally, and of course in China as well, has helped people understand that we need to have a format or content that is specifically dedicated to the Chinese consumers in achieving the same objective globally. Also, of course, there's Little Red Book and many other different kinds of media that are creating their own formats that the Chinese consumers are taking to very well. And of course, while I think over the past few years, many of our clients or brands that are working with the China market have already gone past just simple user acquisitions because they've already built a brand for themselves here in China. They have a strong brand following. But now the next question is, how do I continue consistently engage with these users more on a CRM level, a customer relationship management model, as opposed to just branding awareness and user acquisition kind of objective. We look back in 2018 when we came up with the Chinese Travel Shopper white paper, we've seen that the Chinese travelers are traveling a lot further and a lot more exotic. So with these trends, we expect that during the Chinese New Year season, we might be able to expect that places like Dubai, like Africa, as well as maybe even Eastern Europe, where we've seen a growth of Chinese interest in Belarus, in Poland, and where other cities in Eastern Europe. But on top of that, I think while the Chinese travelers are going towards more exotic destinations, is really driven by the fact that they need Instagrammable moments on WeChat to really share with others and to show the diversity of experiences that you can derive by going off the beaten track. So the real keyword here is also experiences. How do brands and businesses create unique experiences for the Chinese consumers, especially during Chinese New Year, which is essentially the biggest festivals for Chinese?